Hey, I'm Dr. Clark Holmes of Nashville Orthopedic Specialist and your Nashville Running Doc. Today we're going to talk about stress fractures. That's one of the most common things I'm going to see in my runners, particularly this time of year, particularly as many train for that upcoming country music marathon. What is a stress fracture? Essentially, it's a repetitive overloading of a bone to the point where micro cracks develop, which then can develop to macro cracks. Doctor, why did I get this stress fracture? Well, most are multifactorial, with overuse and overtraining being the number one factor. Those of you particularly running over 20 miles are going to be at highest risk. Poor footwear, poor running mechanics, poor calcium and vitamin D intake in the diet are also major factors. The tibia is the number one spot where we're going to see this, and that's the shin bone. The thigh bone, the femur, often will be susceptible to stress fractures, particularly the higher up portion, what we call the femoral neck. And those can be disastrous if not caught early. The pelvic bones, called the pubic rami, the metatarsals are also very common locations to see these stress fractures. So the good news is most of these will heal. The earlier we catch them, the quicker they'll heal. So get in and see your doc early if you develop pain. Don't run through the pain of a stress fracture. They truly can become worse. Those micro cracks can become bigger, recovery longer, and the treatment can become much more complicated. Doctor, how do I prevent them? Well, let's reverse all those things that caused them. Overtraining. Don't do too much too soon. For those of you that got behind in your training regimen, don't try to catch up. Good calcium and vitamin D in the diet. 3 to 5 servings per day. And if you can't do that, then try to supplement with a vitamin D or calcium supplement once, if not twice a day if necessary. Good footwear. Updating those shoes every 3 to 500 miles. Good running mechanics. Have someone do a video gait analysis. Have a good experienced runner, a physical therapist, an athletic trainer, a sports medicine doctor, or a personal trainer watch you run. Make sure you're running with good form. How do we diagnose these? Well, x-ray is always the best way to start, but even before that, a doc that takes a good history and does a good exam on you will definitely lead you to the right diagnosis. Now, some of these never show up on an x-ray, so we've got to use bone scan or MRI for confirmation. So, stress fractures, that's all you need to know for now. Let us know if we can help in the future. I'm Dr. Clark Holmes, and that's your sports medicine tip for today.